everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another post review. I love doing post reviews. There are some creators in the diamond painting community that don't do a post review for all of their kits. Personally, I love watching post reviews. I have decided to try a lot of companies that I may not have otherwise based on people's post reviews. Also, I don't think I've ever seen this particular canvas finished. I'm not saying that it hasn't been, but I don't think I've seen, I don't think I've seen this kit finished in its full completion, whatever. So the kit that I'm talking about is Sweet Pea from Distracted by Diamonds, and the artist is Wendy Marquise or Marquise. I'm not exactly sure. I apologize how to pronounce that. This is a 62 centimeter by 75 centimeter round drill canvas from Distracted by Diamonds. I love Distracted by Diamonds. I have completed, I don't even know how many kits from them at this point, quite a few. And for the most part, I'm always pretty happy with them. I think they have a somewhat unique rendering style. I'm pretty sure they are computer generated, so if you know otherwise, please let me know, but I'm pretty sure this is a computer charted kit. I feel like you can just kind of tell what shops are computer generated and which shops are not. So a lot of this kind of confetti here in the background, a lot of places that would hand chart would kind of modify this. So I believe it's computer generated, which is fine. Yeah, let's start with, I guess we'll go off of that. The confetti in this kit was absolutely unreal. So I'm gonna put up a picture of the finish here because this is just too large for me to turn it the correct way in my filming location. So I will put up a couple of completed images. But the confetti down here in the flowers was absolutely insane. And I thought it would kind of lessen as I moved up, but it actually, it did, but it didn't as much as I thought it would. So I feel like when you look at this image, you kind of just see, oh, a red truck, cool. Maybe we'll have a couple of shades of red, maybe a white to highlight. There are a lot of colors in this truck. So this kit had 38 colors, and this was before Distracted by Diamonds started charting in ABs, so there are no special drills, which is fine. I don't necessarily think that this image needed special drills, which is why I did not add anything to this kit. It's done completely as charted. So I thought as I was going to start moving up that there would be less confetti, which, like I said, there was. Down here in the flowers, I could barely use a 4-placer. So as I moved up, I was just kind of able to multi-place a little bit more, but there definitely was still confetti. Now, I do think that it lends itself well to the finished result. You can make out the flowers. I think the truck is really nicely highlighted, but the top up here, the wall, I would have preferred for there not to be any of this blue. Now, the brown, like the light kind of tan color, I'm on board with that. I feel like that definitely gives some definition, but I think this is where computer generated kind of lends itself to muddying up the image a little bit. So if you can see the side mirror here, there's a lot of colors there, and while you can make it out, and I think it looks fine, if you kind of like look at it up close, would you have any idea what that is? Now, obviously we all know that when you view a diamond painting, you're supposed to view it from a distance anyway. So that's just kind of like a little note. I felt like the confetti was somewhat unnecessary in some areas, but in others it really worked. So it's a catch-22. I'll talk about the drills in a little while, but something that I have spoken about before with Distracted by Diamonds kits, specifically their round drills, is the guide circles. Now, up here is primarily all 5200, so white. And I did use a multi-placer, so it's not perfect. But I feel like Distracted by Diamonds guide circles are either too big or too dark. I haven't decided exactly which one I'm leaning more towards. I guess I'm leaning more towards they're too dark. They're like a darker gray. They're not black, and they're definitely not the darkest guide circles that I've seen, but they are darker than I would like. So obviously the white is going to be the best area to show you guys this because it is white. But again, I did use a 7-placer, so it's not perfect. That's my drill placement. I was kind of, towards the end of this, I was kind of just like, yeah, I'm ready to be done. I have placed so much white, I'm over it. But you can see the guide circles even on kits, or even on kits. My cat is scratching at the door, so I got distracted. Even on drills that I placed pretty well, you can still kind of see the guide circles peeking out. Obviously not as evident in the darker spots, so it is kind of like a lighter drill issue, but it is something that I just wanted to mention. I would personally like to see Distracted by Diamonds just go a couple of shades lighter in gray on their guide circles. Some people love guide circles. I don't love them or hate them. I just prefer them to be lighter. The only other like iffy thing that I have to say is about the drills. So let me go over the things that I really liked, and then we'll look at the drills. So this kit, I don't think I'm going to be able to show you necessarily in this video. This kit is so sparkly. Hopefully you can see it in these darker drills here. It's not as bright outside as I would like, but this kit is super, super sparkly. The drills, I love Distracted by Diamonds round drills. They're great for the most part. Excuse me. And I was very happy with the drill field itself. So there weren't any confusing symbols. Everything was printed really clearly. Nothing that I was mixing up. And the poured glue was great. I didn't have any issues with the poured glue. There are times, my cat is trying to open the door. There are times with other Distracted by Diamonds that I've had issues with it being really like slippy, and I did not have that issue with this kit. So I was really happy with the drill field in general. Now, I forgot to grab my trash. Okay. So I didn't necessarily feel like I had a lot of trash. However, there was one color in particular that I hated. So let's take a look at the drills. Now, just for me, my Distracted by Diamonds kits always have static. I do not like pre-bagged drills in the Ziploc baggies. I can't stand them. I always have static. So as a rule, if I am kitting up a kit that is in baggies, I always do a dryer sheet, or I think is it called a tumble sheet in the UK? But it's just a little square of a dryer sheet. So that's just standard for me with any kits that are pre-bagged. Now I had plenty of every color. I didn't think I was running out of anything. I was really happy with the drills, except for the white. So the 5200 was not great. I had 3 full containers, so I have probably like 3/4 of a container left, and these were all full to the top. So here's my trash, and you can tell that most of it is the white, is 5200, and I just didn't enjoy working with it. There were a lot of little pieces. I kind of had to pick trash out every time I poured anything into my tray. I was pulling the trash out before I even started diamond painting. For the size of this kit, I don't think this is a lot of trash. Like I said, I had plenty of drills to complete the kit, and that's really what matters to me in terms of trash drills. I can have as much trash as you want me to have, as long as I have enough drills to complete the project. So that's just kind of my standard when it comes to that. So really happy with the drills, pretty happy with the rendering. I would have loved to have seen what this kit would have looked like if it was hand charted, because I think it would have turned out even better than it did. Yeah, okay, so all I have left to talk about is my accessories. Let me just double check my list here. Yep, I said everything I wanted to say. Would you look at that? Okay, so in terms of my accessories for my trash drill container, how cute is this? This is a little, I think they call it a confetti minder from Wilson's 3D Designs. I showed this in my most recent small shop haul. I'm obsessed. I got it in like 6 colors. I think it's the cutest thing ever. For my regular trays, I used this Bella Art Dana Cole set. I cannot remember the colorway, but I thought it was pretty and springy. For my pen, I used this one here from Jim's Handmade Pen Shop. This is a Flower Girl blank. You can see I was kind of going with purpley pinks. For my wax, I used in my single placer the Not Your Mama's Mud in Plain Jane and the Randa's Crafty Corner putty in Cheesecake and Berries. This smells so good. And let's see, for my washi tape, I used this gold foil on my containers, and then this really pretty purple floral with gold leaf is from Amanda Michelle Designs. And this minder, I'm pretty sure is from Galloway's Gallery, raised on sweet tea and country music. I do live in New York, but I was actually born in Virginia and lived there for, I don't know, 6 years or something. My father was in the military, so I definitely have had my share of sweet tea and country music, so don't come for me. So yeah, those are all of my accessories. My final thoughts on this kit. I have not seen this one in the Distracted by Diamonds shop recently. That doesn't mean it hasn't been there. I kind of go through spurts where I look at their shop every day and then I don't, and I haven't checked recently, so I don't know if this one has been up, but they restock twice a day, so definitely keep an eye on it. I feel like this is kind of a springy / summery vibe, so maybe it'll come back into the shop. Oh, I forgot something that I wanted to mention. I had some concerns about this license plate before I started working on it, but you can clearly read it. It says Sweet Pea, but sweet is like abbreviated to SWT. Sweet Pea, you can read it, so I was happy about that. So yeah, that's everything I think I have to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this post review. Let me know your thoughts down below about this kit, and let me know if you've completed it before. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.